Zac Efron and friends aren't the only teen sensations to be getting the under-20s into a frenzy. It takes many celebrities a lifetime to learn how to deal with the press, but Miley Cyrus had it all worked out by the time she turned 16.
For me, I've always said, no matter what, if I want respect, I have to respect other people. So I've been very respectful to them and try to give them as much, inside scoop as possible. So I hope that they'll continue to respect me as much as I have them.
The devout Christian stayed cool over the furor that erupted over the publication of a photo of her draped in a bedsheet in Vanity Fair. She'd also managed to keep smiling through media rumors that she'd fallen pregnant to her then-boyfriend, Nick Jonas.
I think they're trying to put me in the category that I don't belong in because I'm in the good girl category and I want to stay there. Thank you.
But then she did have a great teacher in Father Billy Ray, whose #1 hit Achy Breaky Heart turned him into headline news in the 80s. Since then, his moment in the sun has been easily eclipsed by his superstar daughter, who shot to stardom in March 2006 in the title role of Hannah Montana on the Disney Channel. The unexpected success of the series, along with the soundtrack albums and the accompanying concerts, transformed Miley Cyrus into an overnight global teen sensation.
So she's a good singer, and her accent and stuff, I just love her. And she comes to London, like she's from America and stuff, so she cares for her fans in London as well.
I love Hannah Montana. Since I saw her on a show, I wanted to just get up and sing. And I just love her, and she's the best girl in town, and not town, just in the world.
In 1 year alone, she earned $25 million. But not content with becoming Disney's #1 acting and singing star on the back of the Hannah Montana series, Miley was determined to prove she could make hit records of her own. On her second solo album, Breakout, she co-wrote 8 of the 13 songs.
It was long, writing them all out. I would be falling asleep during writing my songs, but I was like, gotta finish. So I guess just staying up late and writing music no matter what, because you're never off the clock when you're doing an album.
Despite being so new to the recording business, she didn't need to look to more established artists for musical inspiration.
My favorite groups are The Killers and Coldplay, but I definitely wouldn't, I don't really like people to inspire my records. I like to inspire my records. I like my fans to inspire my records, so I never sound like anyone else. I really try not to listen to any other music but what I'm writing, so I don't sort of sound like anyone else.
Her next big challenge was to lend her voice to a lead character in the Disney animation feature, Fault. She also sang and co-wrote the song Lost You, which landed her a nomination for a Golden Globe.
I was in my bed, sleeping, and my phone started ringing. And I was like, what the heck? And I went and picked up my phone, and I was had a bajillion texts, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. But it was too early, and now it's starting to kick in now that I'm starting to talk about it, so I'm excited.
Not that she'd set her sights on winning an award.
I don't really keep up with those things, because I feel like then that's what it's about when you're writing a song or something. The only reason you're writing it is because you want a nomination or you want something, and it should be because you want people to hear your music and you want people to be inspired, not because you want something, an award.
Since then, she's written a #1 children's bestseller about her life so far, been on tour, released an EP called Time of Our Lives, launched her own clothing line, and started up a romance with young Australian actor Liam Hemsworth. Having done so much so young, can there be anything left for Miley Cyrus?
Hopefully just a lot of things, Hopefully I don't get stuck to the same routine. I want to travel a little bit more, and I'd love to go on another tour. So hopefully, just keep doing what I'm doing and finding new ways to make it fun.